As the world becomes more technically efficient, it seems increasingly necessary for people to behave communally and collectively.
Catch my AMs went something like this. Wake up, wash face, coffee, split, banana split. Pay 10 months rent with phone calls and quit. To live skin on farms in Canada for a bit. Spit, think grief for a Brit and being run for the rich. Toss me hammered, bad karma. 5 out of 6, 10 long sent to assist, felt sick. Took to self-harm and managed to exist undiluted through flagellation. Mortification of the flesh in a backwards nation, built on a bastardization of human nature by drug-free masons. Soothe the most patient, sit through the chatter of a corrupted itch deep rapper in hopes of showing him new ways of comprehending creation. At the end, friendly foe, I tend to flow plenty. Whoa, ain't no trendy joke. Folks don't get me like Rengie jokes. My culture's nice guy, ask the blind mice why they're frightened. They're trying to leave these felines behind. This is what I do with my free time. Fido rising, vibing like a looking up. Go way over heads like hook and duck. I've been cultivating my code. You've been so they can vogue. You still sounds like the road. Do it cause you think that it's hip to hop toad. No, October morning crow snatch tongues. Fire escapes with elastic wrongs. Smash thumbs, childhood falling dream. Reality, I can't even trust these walls it seems. I can't believe the floor beneath me, let alone a city that claims to be real. Even when sleep sneaks me away to a civilization scape not completely grey. Once each 3 days I speak sea spray. Leaky shed, gale force right in creaky shelter. No time or place for New York pizza alleged as elder. I cover flat screens with maps with white tack. If live your dead rude dudes tell me it's rude, I bite back. An empire on strike might distract a dictator long enough for some woman to realign him with his creator. But there's a nice stack of paper to shred. And anyway, it's hard sometimes knowing what to say to the dead. To the bruisers buying bacon from Greg's, they got ya. White pride type shaving their heads, they got ya. Tie-dyed and half away from the meds, they got ya. Overripe hype doctors who fake it for sex. You don't make any sense. Like Dali debating in French to the ear of the wolf child. Zhubat catch sensitive, do that raps. Can't feel that pulse while I'm performing. They added insult to industries already appalling. My door was closed, believers crawled in. Crept out, found a postman's body, something to mold him. My hands dirty, bloodstained. Chris and Luciana heard me at 8:30 when I stormed in. Every full Jaffa Cake satellite, I find myself transforming. Drugged brain, real self dormant is strange. No thug chain, cubs will not be trained. But in the future, only bugs will remain. Only bugs will remain. Only bugs will remain. Only bugs will remain. Fresh for 2016.
Hello? 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 I need a mechanic. I need a mechanic.
My car is broken down. I have a puncture. Can you repair my car?
I've got several spare parts with me.
Quiet nights of quiet stars, quiet chords from my guitar, floating on the silence that surrounds us.
Yo, Womb's done it. Kick rhymes like a 360 pop. Shove it, you can like it or lump it. Just understand I'm coming for something. Be it cake or pudding, put it in my mouth and feel it melt. MCs feel the damage that I dealt. Felt slept on man for such a long time. Oh my, room to sound guy till you get it wild. I get wild, God's child, bringing his own style. The X-Files can stop the how, what, where, or why. I do or die.
packet, catch the pretzels, hip kiss flesh, Zhubat, Jasper, Jekyll. Slack this pencil, practice, head scroll like spectators of ping pong gymnastics. Paddle waters, watery commotions in the lap of the sticks. My name's on the back of the list. Apple shattering synaptics, Dracula tricks, tomato bits. Shredding individual single cell battery bricks. Hey, there's a pattern to this. Disintegrated packages, a cycle with chip. Real candles and black in the wicks. Like neonicotinoids, I'm back in the mix. I'm sick of you, boy, and your whole flattering shit. Get out of my sight, twerk, you're not in the right yurt. This is where the real creatures of the night lurk. A tight circle, 7 MCs in bright purples like guys smirk. Screwing in the bulbs, cause many hands make light. Whoa.
Nights of quiet stars,
Yeah,
quiet chords from my guitar.
yeah, another Zhubat and Slap production. Flying at you out your mirror in the morning, shattering shards, shaving foam all over the floor. Yeah. Zhubat, I'm in your area. Yeah. Yours is the plastic, mine is the pine. Highlight dormant in fantastically hymen, all kinds of sleep muses. Creep through vineyards, knee deep in grey, my depleted metal stated white slate chalkless. Thoughtless talk of Orpheus, corporeal form. We're not here for the nose torn down the seams. The stream bed seems the lord of the dead was swayed by stamina. Damn bomber of dreams, I command in calamities to rain down Vesuvius gold. Shatter all blockages that water us binocular barrels of guns while otters populate swamp all the gutters and grates and make a read of each lamppost. Stamp out the locusts by drowning the crops. Irrigated Atlantis is a week. Can't fantasy sweet dream be submarine and fish leave finesse in celebration. Be patient on your Snowdonian island creation and its violence are gone. Silence your songs, Tyler's not wrong. It's only after we've lost everything. Don't be lonely when God takes. No, the devil brings nothing. Yours is the perspex, mine is the puffin. Yours is the prison and I'm handing my cuffs in. Cufflink, sure to work, perpendicular victor, sitcom punchline predictor. Make me sit to think, I slip down steps wet with torrent. See your slinkies go past the pouring test up like a D.H. Lawrence protagonist who's spitting jaguar fish. Have you a fist to raise? Praise with whispers, the Vespers and jets which got you wet, set waves upon you. What have you gone through? What have you seen the bombs do? Crusoe, Noah with no animal, no albatross cross because you're no mariner. Yours is the premise of mine, or its parameters. I'm the larynx damage, a drop amateur, dramatic, operatic, pentameters, but bad Samaritan, bumping JD Salinger. Syllabic scimitar, slap from the hands of challengers. Get back to the program, it's the turning point. Murmur your blessings, be firmer where you thought you were guessing. Inhale, turn pale, see sperm whales, relearn tales. You think you've forgotten of men who fell coughing and gasping on their carpets. Hearing a house harpists a heaven who need no introduction. Something wrong in their suction cup mouths, pursed lip nurtured with sips of water from their wives and their daughters. Nurtured with sips of water from their wives and their daughters. From their wives and their daughters.
God send a plague down on us because we're just a bunch of no good fellas. God send a plague down on us because we're just a bunch of no good fellas. God send a plague down on us because we're just a bunch of no good fellas. God send a plague down on us because we're just a bunch of no good fellas.
Hello, everybody. How are you all? Would you like to learn how to have strong, healthy teeth? All right then, listen carefully, and I will tell you about 4 things which will help you have better teeth.
We would probably find the forms of life becoming simpler and simpler, and that man has existed for not more than 1/2000th of the history of the world, that have been absorbed into one of the greatest generalizations of history, the cell theory. Little is known of the nature of the real force which causes them to move to the opposite poles of the cell. It has been condensed for you in a period of about 7 minutes. In life, it takes much longer.
Jasper Wachowski's a dog from hell. For the love of Bukowski, I know God too well to expect better. Canadian Rex setter expressing whatever we want in his letters on the condenser mic. Got a haunted figure, sketch my edges and guess what the center's like. Flow dispenser type, Mr. Jones, yours was the hand that I meant to bite. My stairs cold like December, quite chilly if you never slept in hedges, hiking in hilly regions. I'm a lone ghost, dreaded by the brilliant legions, cause I spray paint spectrums on freezers while they're dozing. Birds are leaving, the squirrels are exploding. Urban free flows like Sadoji. The lamppost are reeds and my cartilage is corroded. Windows open all night, I fall right into it. Bed sit, head trip, scrolling slightly dead shit in blood from my fingertips. Dreams full of the no-shows and Inuits. Help me, sinuous, sticky red chin, eyes red rim, 5 years continuous. Those black as the sheets of the bed, I'm making Zeds. In, yeah. But yo, I'm wakeful, been on edge since I nearly choked to death prenatal. Umbilical net news, papoose get faithful. That's why I never really understood the meaning of fatal. Get lines stuck in your head like staples. Jasper, no, math class, compass signatures, scratch and go. So the bastards know what's my angle without the use of protractors. Yo, intrepid like Jacques Rousseau, taking you back to those forsaken and fractured boats. You know from the future, come on, rack your nose. I know it's in there, living in this day and stage. I could even propose that you've been there. Seen scared faces through artful archways, bad castles in a brick clock. Depressed, so I got into hip hop. Rex stumbling into the chip shop, but
sometimes 9, sometimes 10. Hickety pickety, my fat hen. Hickety pickety, my black hen. She lays eggs for gentlemen. Sometimes 9, sometimes 10. Hickety pickety, my fat hen.
Oh shit, he dropped his bevy. Bouncers for monsters, bebop and rot steady. Top heavy cops, heavily. Domestic credit, bevy, bubble and ape. I'm on a domestic. Researcher in shard, the drought is deadly. Dim crifter and a harvest, man craft time. At the barber and Deletti. Do ya to edgy, no time for beef like I wanna go veggie. But my teeth are always 2 steps ahead of me. My bark and bite are dark and light. When I start to write, I got that heavenly hellish thing. Scheming like Keenan and Keller bring a life-size plastic skeleton. 6 shovels and a live canary to the graveyard on April Fools. Drop a 3 that'll make you drool and tell you to take the tools. Having also brought candles, a rake and stools, with a mind of conducting rituals to wait for the ghouls. Oh, you complacent fools.
Melt your face. Have you felt disgrace? What? Hey, Zhubat. We're in the lab, we got gloves on. Did Tom Kitchen melt your face? Mate, have you felt disgrace? Hey, a woman sings in the park, freestyling off the tops. I'm walking a greyhound and a beagle. Shouts to all the dogs. Above the sky rains down its radiance, and I consistently continue to believe in God. Shouts to Billy Photo, Squires, Hagee, Kai, Po, Griff, Mr. Lynn, Bar, O, Femi, Sonic, Goofy, Double Dutch, Jared Lytle, the womb, deprived anxiety, all the heads. Put a brick through the screen and walk outside and sit under a tree and read a fucking book, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Now here's a saying one. Peter Piper plecked. Well, it's not such an easy ring one, is it? Ring one, is it? Ring one, is it? Ring one, is it? Ring one, is it?
ish, play like which project? Doghead, lost like Big Daddy Longlegs, turned up in the wrong threads. Told rappers it's 9:30, you may as well run along to bed. Bath rhymes, chief reporter pod water park slime. You standing on a rock with my voracious heart dines, and it's creating art time. You may be held apart from your source and revealed as nothing more than a part of God's dark mind. Of course I go ghoulish from the ventricle. Right here, who's this? MC identical, dude dosed up a Benadryl. Not allergic, just prefers it to the smell of the vegetables. Man zero, instrumental nil, vocal zilch. Only funk is a fume to make a yokel will. Once they burn down every Nero built box in this tilted city of silt, where would you live with it? Parable literalist, fable munch, rage, vertical table punch, break knuckle. 99% of species too poor to take shuttle. Planet boom, can it loom closer? Saw your name and mine on the same bill and tore down a poster. Bitter bastard, head held together with bits of elastic. Malt wheat breakfast, alt delete, reckless talks, cheat check this cobalt free necklace. Zhubat come through like Meg White, off the fucking rhythm and still get heads high. There I was, mouth foaming, rabbit in the headlights, wrapped in a red dwarf t-shirt that said better smeg than dead right. Underneath a greasy spoon moon like an egg white, when the vauxhall shook to a halt and the driver sat in dead fright. Where once he hurtled, I stood, bit my wrist and bled bright purple. Scream fuck life, it's got way too commercial. The blue pill's the worst pill, plus I'm too ill for the earth till it's empty again. Mercy killings for sensible men, the torture chamber is the garden of God's children. Enter my friend, she sent me to men what's broken. Hence all the time I spent choking most things sentient. Gently gent, softly catchy, crops for shatty. Can't fog the cots, can't catch me, crotchy, scratchy. Speaking apostrophe, lost Pagliacci. Got backy, not exactly pot actually. Watch top 10 catastrophe shows, the dot tones, the paparazzi pageantry. That maddens me. Doctor, the bat's the most sad MC. Clap for the tragedy, he's back and he's glad to be having a stab at the babbling back chat fab with these blankety blank whack amateur adversaries. Let me hear you say thank you please, thank you please, thank you please, thank you please. Let me hear you say thank you please, thank you please, thank you please, thank you please. Yeah. Shit's bad for me. MC's living in fantasy. Yeah, it's back to Canton for a Cantonese.
What are you going to pair off as the years go by?
Beginning. Just the beginning. Come on, let's play the beginning. Give her the fiddle. Wait a moment. Go detail. Watch. Just a minute. Just a minute. Let them get it.
Vagrant daily like Sean, waging a war against an alien force with a spade and a fork. Next thing my face hit the floor and all of a sudden I'm detained by the law. Only copy of the world should we save or abort? Try to save all the poor but the snakes at the core. Make a place fit for all, be happy, play games and applaud. Or every man for himself, in which case I'm not sure that this space could be yours. While I'm conscious enough to put grenades on your porch. I've been locked up, labelled insane, up in court, chewing fox gloves, spraying base paint in the face of the poor. Life's easy, make it a chore, get wasted and squawk. Sat in the corner trying to cradle a thought. Had it a minute ago, it's too wasted to walk. Drug dog sniffing nose if you're blazing the draw. I'll have my face through the door before the flame hits the raw. Sensei mogul like Reggie Noble. I've been taught by the best of the ways to alleviate stress in the West. Stress in the West. Yes, I'm the best.
That was hey. Mirage is smoke puff, keep your eyes on the horizon, and is it close enough? Throw the dead in the gutter, the ghost, suffer assault, suicide, sideways, symphony and a couple of notes, condo suckle, the serpent was subtle. Jeremy spoke in class today and everyone chuckled, not knowing who was the butt of the joke. Disaffected, sardonic, drop tonics upon it, I come correct like Zarsonic. Me wreck, far from it, chin feet on carbonic. Steppenwolf comprised of equal parts Gromit and Wallace, but really a Hollis, honest is my main demeanor. Thoughts Constantina, used to play DOA, drop bass cause I got caught with Tina. Lean mean machinist, insomniac, telescopes Venus, eating whatever fruit seems cleanest amid the sludge past the cudgel. I mean to patrol the room, removing the last of the bubbles to free speech. Me preach, bad humoured, need leech. Oh, you get parasited at a nudist circus, flea beach, cookout. Try not to throw punches, but don't make me get the book out. Send us a demo, we're on the lookout. Open my eyes, climb out the drowning pool. Named myself Zhubat just cause I thought it fucking sounded cool. Just cause I thought it fucking sounded cool. It's the billion living within a million deaths, simultaneous and always delivering steps to cobble walkways, collecting an array of stray pets and guard sellotape and razor blades and microphone bayonets. Spooky Fonzie laser pasting on a jukebox, probably bumping poofy man, rounding down a few bars, demeanor of an amateur while the task at hand is played dead. Appearance like a sour taste, psychosis like a train wreck. My handshake is a bear trap, the left is vacant just in case I need to throw a gang sign in compliance with the archetype. It's your boy, come to let you know your boy's an asshole. I can teach you all you need to know about poison apples. This little piggy on the spit still smirking. The uncertain vermin at the crank keeps turning. Suffice it to say I'm kicking out mad flavor. Strike the paper with the grace of Vader, tearing out the bars, flashing from the paragraph, storm through your sectors with an origami battle axe. Frequently bleak, the tip is now blunt, penning many an enemy's name out with blood, tearing out the pages, flashing from the paragraph, storm through your sectors with an origami battle axe. On a mission, Squires, Zhubat, Billy, Thomas cooking up shit in the kitchen.
I'm so tired I could fall asleep. I can fall asleep right now. Well.
Four. Number 1. How to introduce yourself and ask about others.
How to introduce yourself and ask about others.
Okay.
What is your name?
What's up, it's that's like Z.A. backwards. I should know better. Chief Rocker, rhythm locker, the rattle. Soil in the woods, it's best spoils. Not cream, scum and oil on the surface. Now still, it shines under the sun rays. A little light in our final hour. Power shock, a false idol knocker. How goes it? It's the tide is rising after more airs and graces and tight shoelaces. Now the waist deep, I'm base deep in the swamp. Walk hope, no force in the road. Small talk, coded bull, rising down. I had it up to my neck.
Yeah, introducing this Jara, know you know it. With my hair slicked back, I look like She-Han, a poet with the love type love. No Stockholm prisoners, better feeling than seeing the green card in the Rizzler. My only company was the shadow under me. Some shadow cluttered scenes or a shadow fucker free. All I wanted was your time, but you hid your fucking watch. I found it in your bottom back pocket in a box, so I'm saying it now, cause I can't say it then. No, like my words leave my mouth when they leak out a pen.
How to introduce yourself and ask about others.
Number 2. How to ask where something is.
How to ask where something is.
I leave you for 1 minute and you're up to your tricks again. Not one, but two. 2 people lying out cold on your floor. Floor. I leave you for 1 minute.
North Coast, Port Roast, stalkiest ghost since Casper Jasper taught jokes and regicide notes. Walk with elasticated legs past Kimmel Bay's boats. Nighttime window last to take the dregs that draw suit. Forsooth, left taut lines and syncopation. Ink of the ancients, outcasts from adjacent pegs in human-shaped holes, horse throats. How can a corpse cope? After the fourth tote, laughter captures the Porsche blokes. Masters in butterfly traps and bare nets. Scarecrows with that windswept look. bookshop inquest, the spin desk shook. Snare roll, the doctor was frightened of the prescriptions. Nobody caught him writing, staring at the sinkhole before bed, biting brush plastic. Pavement wired by a can't brush past it. Basil floating with a brush of pan and you're at it. Something made me poultry, I must have been the damn traffic. Wachowski mad classic. Never said peanuts, you just found a salty packet. Sad racket, Venus in tears. On the mic, meanest among my peers. Who hates the mission of the masticating top brass? Fueling balloon races, fast debating hot gas. Opening up the dialogue with broken abrupt messiah god comparison. Managed to inspire the corrupt to retire early. Regurgitating opalescent thought on a patch where anything could be sold and bought. I told you, no it's not a nothing. Rough and tumble, go gruff grumble. Cook a mean omelette, Barney gumble. Geese quack, Harleys rumble. Peppermint peace packs collapse in the laps of the dunghills. 2 can, 1 will scratch dirt maps in a sun spill. Shaving his head like rehab Rapunzel's 1 zillion bugs, birds, reptiles, mammals, ferns, tall trees, jungle. Call me bumblebee, tonsil tones buzzing like a hunter droning. Hanger 100, give me oil, give me ink, give me plans to foil sacred lands to despoil plastic hands that I might shake hands with the royals when they visit. The crowd outside pumping Jaschowski and is it? I preach basic physics. What goes up must come down. What goes on gets round. What got square gains ground. Those who were there made sounds as electronic signs blinked in the fair trade grounds, where they found scared grey clowns and dead horses, mouths stuffed with flyers for crystal healing and bake your own bread courses. The bat yawn openly, brother. Beeping your overhead buzzer. Barley, yeast, oats, butter. Barmy, yeast, oat, bit crusher. Hubba, bubba, howl. Chase fouling scrub by the river where refrigerators wither and rhododendrons grow. I deliver sermons at the end of the road. No vengeance, so vermin at the dojo's entrance. Bruce Lee, rat trap, snapshot on their tangents. But we ought to be more humane. Shorter and sort of profane. Cauterized sores stay painful. Gashes remain gaping on the lacerated backs of the angels, wiping tables in the white rose center of couple Joes. Vocal tone, no like water flow. Dropped and grown in the garden, looking up at those garden gnomes. When I was spread on the lawn of a bungalow, going up in smoke, contemplating death. I think my life was the fucking host. Folklore found me friendless, swaddled me in the endless, left me enlightened but not immune to mustard smoke. Shoot Wrigley's, wake up with a gold blend, do chicory with speckled old hens, picking up the new issue of undercover super do mysteries for an old friend. Hold a heckler's hand and tell him what I was told when I wrote my name on the cloth of the altar in bold pen. Get penitent, shit is that eminent speaker who climb like creepers, lay tracks down like sleepers, while demons send steam engines careening down lightless tunnels bored through cores of mountains to meet your kid. The sleepless lids of the girl god sing weary to futures featured in films which riddled her childhood cheery. Overture, soul in space hole, she'll never get over you. No, Shakabuku soberer, poltergeist in Fitzrovia. We throw chairs and leave the hostess with phobias. Babyloni hoagie guy, rat magic, he always get a Toby. Why? Baked like sand neath Gobi sky and high over steep climb, rock walk creaking, eating up supplies like the central heating in October 5 years before the weeping ceases. Fear among the meek increases. A two-headed god is photographed and lambasted as a freak of nature. Don't eat the pizza, roll hash up the speaker. Ever was a bleaker future, Saturday in the forecast, traveling rapidly down blasphemy cables for the broadcast. Times of overspill, if there's one rot left on Atlantis, that'll be the face of my last door phrase before I vanish. Never was a bleaker future, Saturdays in the forecast, traveling rapidly down blasphemy cables for the broadcast. Times of overspill, if there's one rot left on Atlantis, that'll be the face of my last door phrase before I vanish.